An angel provided meals to the famished villagers, but the villagers grumbled that it was insufficient and attacked the angel with bows and arrows. They even transformed the angel's arm into a mystical device that could generate an limitless supply of food. Nevertheless, when their crops were ruined by locusts, numerous villagers were dying of hunger. The village chief had no option but to ask for the angel's assistance. Unexpectedly, a flash of lightning hit, and the angel arrived. Prior to the chief explaining his need, the angel provided food for him. The chief was thrilled and brought the food back to the village. Upon arriving home, he split the food into multiple shares and aided the villagers who were near death from hunger. In gratitude to the angel, the chief guided the crowd to bow before the angel. Moved by their honesty, the angel provided them with further food. Shortly, the villagers recognized the chance for gain and constructed an altar there. The angel persisted in offering food as before whenever they worshipped. Yet as the numbers increased, the food could no longer be allocated fairly. The chief conceived a wicked plan. On that occasion, the villagers knelt at the altar as they always did. The moment the angel emerged, the chief swiftly pulled his bow and arrow and aimed at the angel. The angel lacked the opportunity to evade and perished. Aided by the villagers, the chief severed the angel's arm that could yield food. Following some adjustments, they converted it into a fresh machine. Utilizing a lever, the machine would produce power at the summit, which would prompt the arm to yield food. All things were arranged in a systematic way. The villagers were occupied with their duties. The food in the wagons was dumped onto a moving track for refining, while the poor had to place their coins on the track, which would move it to the chief's warehouse. The chief earned a fortune from this device and resided in a grand mansion. But on that specific day, a gloomy cloud floated over the chief's home. Subsequently, a lightning strike hit and ruined the chief's mansion. Before the chief could respond, he witnessed the angel's detached arm shift, and then the angel emerged before him once more. The chief felt horrified and fled at once. At this time, the angel was not merely hideous but also savage. It was capable of wiping out the entire village with a scream. The chief stumbled and collapsed while fleeing, and his crown broke. His village and authority were ruined. Once the angel seized him, he shook and pleaded for pity. Yet, the angel merely consumed him entirely.